Hey, it's me, and I'm in San Francisco at the moment. I don't know if you know this about San Francisco, but the streets are very steep. This is me looking upright, and look, that's going downhill. It's really steep. I'm like leaning backwards to try and accommodate for the steepness. Oh, you probably can't hear me now. So there's a big lorry going past. I'm leaning backwards trying to accommodate for the slant of the street. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. And I'm just walking down to the seafront now. This is my last day in San Francisco, the actual city. I'm going to a friend's house just on the other side of the bay. But I thought I'd walk down. All the Alcatraz tours are sold out. But I can see it over there. Let me see if you can see it. There it is, that's Alcatraz. And so I'm going to go and just look at that across the bay. And I might rent a bike as well and ride down to the Golden Gate Bridge, because I haven't seen it up close yet. I don't know whether it's just me or whether it's these places I go to, but I found it with Strasbourg and I found it with Vancouver. The streets are very easy to navigate. I found it here as well. Once you know like where you are in a block, you can I can easily figure out which direction I need to go and just keep walking. Like, I knew I just had to go north, keep walking, I'll get to the bay. And I did it yesterday. I was trying to find a couple of shops and I easily found them, because I was like, right, I go up this street and then it should turn into this street. And the way it's laid out is quite good. Where I went somewhere and there were diagonal streets. Oh, it was Seattle. There are like diagonal streets, so that doesn't make sense. So I don't think I'd be able to find my way around there. But here it's really easy. So I don't know whether it's just these cities are built well, or it's me being able to pick up the geography quickly. But I've heard that when San Francisco was built, the architect wasn't actually given a plan. So they just built the streets however he saw it. And because there are so many hills in San Francisco, he just built over them. And so it goes up and it goes down and it goes all over. What's that place? There's a big tower there, but I don't know what it is. Hey, it's me, and I don't know if you can hear me because it's very, very windy up here. I am at Golden Gate Bridge. Let me give you a better idea of that. Stand up here. Where is it? There it is. And here I am. And I'm not actually going over it because it would be a long way to go. I think you have to pay for it as well. And I'm fine just seeing it like this. This is what I wanted to see. So that's good. I rented a bike, which is like down there somewhere. There's the start of the bridge. It goes all the way down there. And at the moment I'm at the fort that they built. They actually built it before they built the bridge. It was for the First World War. I think the Spanish built it originally. And then they used it as a fort in the First World War. And just in between the First World War and the Second World War, the engineers of the bridge used it as a base to actually build the bridge. And and then in the Second World War it was back to being a fort again. So it's right on the edge of the bay, protecting from the Japanese. And I imagine it was from somewhere around here that the plane was launched that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But this fort, I don't know if you've ever seen the program Fort Boyard. It's a quiz program, a bit like the Crystal Maze. And this fort really looks like the fort they used in that. So you always only see one angle of Fort Boyard, but it looks like that. And I used to watch it all the time as a child, me and my sisters, and we used to love it. We used to watch it at our nan and granddad's house. And I just think that view there, that was the angle they used all the time. And so that's why I like this, because it reminds me of my childhood. There's the American flag. I'm actually getting quite hot now, just walking around. came up these steps. I don't know if you can see down. Oh my god. I don't want to drop my camera because I'm not actually holding my strap at the moment, so if I dropped my camera that would not be good. There's out to sea, and Japan is somewhere out there. And you can see the rest of the bay over there. Oh, I'm showing you Alcatraz. Unfortunately there aren't any more tours for Alcatraz because they sell out really quickly apparently, so I didn't manage to get one. But it's alright because I rented a bike and so I rode past it, took some pictures. When I say I rode past it, I rode along the coast and saw it. Because it's on an island. Oh, I'd lost it for a second. So out there is Alcatraz. There we go. If you've ever seen the film The Rock, that's one of my favourite films with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, who I both love. That's set there. Supposedly no one's ever escaped from there, but I don't believe it. I think a couple of people must have, and they just covered it up. But The Rock is a great film. It's about Sean Connery is the only person to ever have escaped from there, and basically some terrorists go there and use it as their base, and so the FBI have to break into Alcatraz, which is supposedly impossible, but it is possible with Sean Connery's help. So I'd highly recommend that. And there is downtown San Francisco. I rode from out there. That's Fisherman's Wharf, I think. Yeah, it is. I rode all the way along there. It goes in slightly over there. And then all along this road up here and to the Golden Gate Bridge. It's absolutely huge. I didn't expect it to be small, but it is very big. I wonder how many lanes it is. I have a feeling it's 6 lanes, but I don't know. And so, I shall leave you there for the moment, unless I see something else exciting. And I will talk to you later.